Hi, this is Tammy. This video and this channel's content is meant for those that are 18 and over. Thank you. Hi everybody, this is Tammy and I am here to share with you what I created for Saturday morning make. So this is, I don't know if you call it a challenge. I guess it's an invitation by Jill Norwood to just share different crafts that you create either Saturday morning or during the week, or I guess whenever you make them, and then share them and put the hashtag Saturday morning makes. I actually started some of these yesterday, and then I finished them this morning, which is Saturday. So now I'm recording the video. So first I wanted to share with you what I used. So I created some 3x3 note cards using this super cute paper collection from Photo Play called Bloom, and it is really pretty, a very beautiful spraying collection. And that's the sticker sheet, and I covered the page that has like this, shows you the different patterns of the paper. But it is one of those collection packs, so you get papers, the sticker sheet, and then there are some other larger sheets that have die cuts on them. So here is the cover page. So those are all the different papers. So I mainly use this really beautiful pink and mint plaid, and then I love the one with the kites. So, and then this shows you what's on the sticker sheet. So this was a really cute collection that I had in my stash already, and I'm sure I got it from the Scrapbook Expo because that's the only place where I have purchased any Photo Play items. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful collection. And then I also used some of the stamps from Jaded Blossom. So I did share these stamps before. Some of them I purchased. 2 of them were gifted to me by Jaded Blossom. They also gave me a coupon code, which actually expires tomorrow, which is February 28th. And here's the code. It's Tammy, and you get 20% off of your order. And you can say any purchases now through February 28th. So I did share this earlier in the month. Here is their website, and also their blog if you want to check out the blog. I placed an order the other day, and a tip, that coupon code does apply to clearance items, so it will reduce the clearance price by an additional 20%. So that's awesome. So yeah, I placed an order. So you have another day, today and tomorrow, to use the code if you want to save an additional 20%. But these are the items that I used. So these are the 2 stamp sets that they sent me. This one that says Follow the Easter Bunny, and then this one that says Sweet Bunnies. So I mainly use Sweet Bunnies. I use this one here, which is so cute, and then this one from the back with the cute little bunny tail. I use the Happy Birthday stamp and then the Happy Easter stamp. And I will definitely be using, I just started my Easter crafting, so I'll definitely be using these some more for Easter projects. And then I used the Foodie Faces. I used this one here, is my favorite. It is just so cute. I think I used this one or that one. And then I used the one here where they're winking. I used one face from the Kawaii Gingerbread set, and that's this one here. And this is a stamp set that I purchased last month. And then I stamped this out, but I didn't end up using it on these cards, but I will definitely be using it. I also used some Jen Hadfield. These are along the way little phrase stickers. I used some of those that I got from Tuesday Morning. My 3x3 note cards, I pretty much always use the Park Lane cards and envelope sets. They are very, very inexpensive. They're only $2.49 for 12 cards and 12 envelopes. And I normally get them when they go on sale. One time they had them 66% off, so I stocked up. So I have a lot of white, gold, and craft. So that's why primarily anytime you see me doing 3x3 note cards, I'm using those Joann's little cards. Believe it or not, I did a little bit of coloring. What? Yep. I am not good at coloring. I am very, very, very new at coloring, even though I tried my hand at it a long time ago and I was practicing, but I had stopped practicing and now I'm rustier than ever. But I used these 4 Crayola crayon colors. I also have Prisma pencils, but I didn't use them. I just used these Crayolas. So this one is a light brown. There's a pink, a white, and a peach. And then I also use this Prisma colorless blender. And I also use the colorless pencil blender by Sherry Baldy. I use that as well. And I use some of these little flowers. I used one of these butterfly appliques, but I only used the back part or the larger wings. I think that is it. Let me show you some of the things that I stamped on. Oh, and then I will definitely say I was super inspired by Jill Norwood to actually stamp on pattern paper. So I also used these two pattern papers from Arala Miha's shop that I've had in my stash. I actually had them already printed out and I had them in a folder. So I was like, these are perfect. So I pulled these out to use. So this is that collage stamp that I stamped on the pattern paper, but I didn't use it, but I will be using it on another project. And then here are some of the bunnies that I stamped on the blue pattern paper. And there's the Winky Foodie face. And then there's the other one with the little side smile. And then I did stamp some just on plain white cardstock. I won't show you my practice my practice coloring. So here's the one with the bunny butts. So they stamp really, really clean. And I just use ground espresso as distress ink to do my stamping. So I couldn't really use like watercolor because, you know, the distress ink will start to activate. So then here are some that I didn't use. Look how cute these are. This is the one with the little, you know, he's poking out the tongue. So that's the one that's sitting down, and that's stamped on the Arala Miha paper. And then here's another one. I love all the roses in the background. And then here's the one with the bunny butt. So these are some that I just haven't used yet. And then here's one that I colored using the peach and then the brown. So yeah, it actually came out cute. I like it, and I will be using that one. But I did use another one, and you'll see it. So here are my cards. So here's the first one. So this is one. Oh, I put that lace back. So I used some of this pink lace on some of them. I also used this white shimmer cardstock that is just so gorgeous. So I used some of that and I layered it. And then I put the butterfly wings in the background, and then the little bunny that's stamped on the blue floral paper. And then here is the Happy Birthday that I stamped on the tan floral paper. And then here's some of those little ribbon roses. And then the inside on all of them is blank. So here's another one. So I took a pre-made rosette. I think it was a Pebbles rosette. And then I just put on like a little crepe paper rosette, some thread, gold thread. And then here's one of the bunnies. And then there's another little flower. And then this one says Happy Day. And that came from the Jen Hadfield phrase stickers. And then here's the next one. Oh my gosh, they're just so cute. So cute. I did round the edges on most of them. And I also use Victorian Velvet Distress ink. So this is one of the stickers from the paper collection. That's a banner, and it was really long, so I used it actually on 2 cards. And then this is some of the Jen Hadfield phrase stickers, and then there's another one of the bunnies. And then this one here. And this is another one of the stickers from the collection. And then this one I think is my favorite. The grass is from the sticker pack in the paper collection. There's one of the brown little bunnies that I colored using the Crayola pencils. And I put him behind the grass. And then I put this one on top of the grass. And then this one with I put a pom-pom on top of the tail. And then, so this one is, you know, it's from, you're looking at him from behind because that's his butt. And then there's the Hoppy Easter. So some of the ones that I stamped on the pattern paper, I did go back with a color pencil and I colored the ears and then the cute little paw pads. And I think that just adds just a little something extra. You don't have to worry about coloring the whole bunny because the pattern paper does that. But it just adds a little bit of, I guess something extra to make it look like you tried to color it, or like I tried to color it. But those are the cards that I made, and oh my gosh, I think they are just so super adorable. So that is what I did for my first project for Saturday Morning Makes. Oh, and I did want to share with you this tag. I made this tag yesterday, and I made it for the Crafty Dares weekly challenge. So on Crafty Dares, every week we get a challenge of 3 different items that we have to use in a project, and then we post that project on Friday on Instagram. So Crafty Dares is administered by Tina, who is Tell Him Thank You here on YouTube and also on Instagram. So if you want to join that group, then just message her on Instagram. But I just took a tag. I put some of the same paper on the tag. I used a Tim Holtz clock stencil. So, oh, I didn't tell you what the 3 dares were. So for this week, we had to use a clock, we had to use a color yellow, and we had to use an oval shape. So at first I was going to use just the clock stencil, but I used some light paste, and it's normally whiter than this, but it was really light. You can see the embossing, but I wanted it to stand out more. So then I used a Momenta die and cut it out on some glitter paper. I used this oval. This is a pierced scalloped oval from Gina Marie Designs. And then there's one of the bunnies from Jaded Blossoms. And then this sticker here that says spring, and also the kite is from the paper collection. I use this tassel trim on the bottom. And then I use this beautiful trim on the top. And then these are the hands from the clock that I punched out here. And then the dot of the eye keeps moving. The letters for time were from a Recollections alpha set. So that is another item that I made yesterday. Okay, so these are my first project, and I'll be right back and share with you my second project. So these, I saw these and I picked up 1 pack of them. There are little maze toys from the 99-cent only store. So it's only 99 cents or $1, and there's 8 pieces in here in 4 different, you get 2 of 4 different colors. There's 2 different shapes, eggs and bunnies. And so I got 1 pack thinking, I want to try to do something with that to turn it into a shaker. And so I bought 1 pack. I saw how easy it was to do something with it. So then I bought like 2 more packages. So here's the ones that I have from the first pack. So here's one that I did. So I did turn them into shakers. I made little dangles out of them. So here's one with the egg. And so you can see there's a little bit of a sequin mix in there, but not much, and I'll explain to you why that is. And then I just added some dangles and charms and like word beads. So this one says spring. I put it on a lobster clasp. So cute. So that's one that I did, and then this is the other one. I put this one on a little binder clip with a different set of beads, and this is the one with the bunny head. So it is very easy to take the cover off. Sorry for the glare. There are 3 little tabs. Let me see. So there's a tab right here. I hope it focuses so you can see. There's a tab right here. And it's just a piece of the plastic that's like a little ledge. So there's one right here, and then there's another one up here, and then another one on this side. So I just take a piercing tool and just get right under there, and then it's very easy to pop it right on off. And then you have the little you have the little marble or little ball that's inside. You can use that. You don't have to, but you can. So basically, the little cover, it fits right on top of the maze. So that's why you can't use a really thick sequin mix in here. I tried on the yellow one. It was the first one that I did. I tried on that one, and it was horrible because I couldn't get the cap back on because things were sticking over the maze, over the top edge of the maze. So this plastic piece fits back underneath those tabs in order to snap back on. So instead of using a sequin mix, I decided to use just some seed beads, and these are, I've had in my stash for the longest time, and these are from Michaels, and they're really pretty. They're like an iridescent color. So I use those, and then I just use a variety of different glitter. We all have tons of glitter, right? So this is a pink one, and I like to, and this one I use this sequin mix right here, or glitter mix right here. I don't even remember where this came from. I think it came from either Joann's or Michael's. And then this is a really pretty one right here, and that's the one I have a, where's that other one I just did? Oh, here. I used this one in here. You can see how iridescent that is. It's so pretty. And then I also put in some of the seed beads. So on this one, I'm going to put some of this pink one here. I'm not going to shake it in. I'm just going to use a spoon to spoon some in. And so you can put as little or as much as you like, but again, you need to make sure that it doesn't come above the ledge of the maze. So I put some in there, and then I will put some of the seed beads in, but again, not a lot. And the seed beads will kind of like help the glitter move around. And it does move around once you put the cap back on. So I can just snap this cap back on and then continue on. If I don't want to do the next step, I could use one of these bales. So these are some clear bales that I purchased from Creative Mojo Studios, I believe is the name of her store. So I purchased these clear bales from her. So you can use some E6000 and glue that onto the back of the little maze, and then use it as a charm. But what I did, so let me put this one aside. What I did is I put a hole in it, and I put a jump ring through it. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I put the hole in. So first I'm going to pop off the clear cover. So again, it's really easy, and I try to do this in a corner where it's very easy for me to cover, because when you're trying to get this out, you're probably going to scratch up the plastic in that area a little bit. So see, I scratched it some, but it's not a big deal because it's easy to cover. And then I'm just going to look at it and kind of eyeball where I want to put the hole. So I'm going to put the hole about right here. So I use this tool here, and I found this, I believe it was at either Michael's or Hobby Lobby. I'm pretty sure it was Michael's. I found it in the section where the bottle caps are, so it's used primarily to poke holes into bottle caps. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to put it here, and I'm going to squeeze it very gently. And it should not crack the cover, which you can see it did not, and there's the hole. And then I'm going to pop this back on, and then I'm going to use my piercing tool and my mat, and I'm just going to push straight down through that hole into the plastic maze part to create a lined hole, a hole that lines up to the hole on the cover into the plastic piece. And I don't need to heat up this tool or anything like that. You can see it's already coming through. Originally, I actually used this tool here to poke the hole, but I started having problems with it lining up and stuff. So I found that this way is just easier. And you can see how quickly and easily it is. And now there's a hole in the plastic part, in the maze part as well. So I took that cover back off. And I'm just going to go back through and reinforce this hole. And there you go. So again, I'm going to fill it up with some glitter. I'll just use this one. Now I got glitter all over my table. Whoops. And a couple of seed beads. Not a lot of seed beads because you don't want it to, again, you want it to be able to put the cap back on. And then I'm just going to shake this down a little, making sure everything is underneath the edge. There's nothing over the ledge of the maze, and there isn't. So now I can pop this cap back on. You can see how it snaps right back into place, and it's fine because it snapped on, everything's in place, nothing's falling out, and things are moving, or can move around. So then the next thing I would do is to put some glossy accents around the edge, all the way around the edge, and then let it sit and dry. And then I will just take a jump ring and put it through the hole. So this is fairly thick. So a regular, like a standard size jump ring, like a 4 or 6 millimeter jump ring is not gonna fit on there. So the only size jump ring I had that would fit are these larger ones, and they are not heavy gauge, which is what I like to use. So you can see I can open and close it with my fingers. But I still use this anyway, and it goes through very easily because, like I said, the holes are lined up. And then what I do is I pull it through, and basically I'm going to turn this jump ring kind of sort of into a split ring. Okay, so this is a split ring. You can see how it has a double layer. So it goes around a few times. So that's how like your keychains are. So I'm going to kind of turn this into a full split ring. So I'm just going to pull one edge over and then the other one over, and then see how they're overlapping, and then I'm going to squeeze them together, and that will kind of make it stronger and least likely to open up or come apart while you're using it. Because if you just close it the way that it was, like I said, it's not a heavy gauge jump ring, so it's probably going to open up on you. But if you do this and you turn it into a split ring, it will, you know, it makes the chances of that happening less. Or you could look for some heavy gauge jump rings that are bigger, or you could also just use some wire and then do a wire wrapping. But this was quicker and easier for me to do, so I did it this way. And now it's a charm. So then you can just string it up, use some jump rings and chain and a dangle, or any kind of clasp that you want, a lobster clasp, a garment pin, a safety pin, whatever. And then add some other beads, and you have a really super cute little spring or Easter themed dangle using a maze, but now you turned it into a shaker. So cute. I love the seed beads because they do move around like the maze. You could put fewer so it would really be like the maze, but and the sequins, you know, I mean the glitter's gonna just move around. And then once you add like this the glossy accents, it's not going to open back up on you and spill, because they don't open up that easy in the first place, so I don't think that would happen. but if you filled it or overfilled it, the chances of the cover popping back off are higher because maybe it didn't snap back into place all the way. So just to be on the safe side, I added the glossy accents around the border of the cute little maze shaker. So that's it for my Saturday morning makes for this week, and it's the first time that I'm doing this, and it was so fun. I love the cards that I created using those collections that I shared with you and the stamps from Jaded Blossom. So cute. Saturday morning makes is it's not really a I don't know if I don't think she's calling it a challenge. It's just an invitation. It's hosted by Jill Norwood, who's, you know, Jill Norwood here on YouTube and also on Instagram. I will put a link to her channel in the description box. I think I think this is the 3rd or 4th weekend that she's done it. So there have been a lot of people participating, and it's just been a lot of fun. I've watched a lot of videos, and it's just fun to get on and share, you know, what you've created. So I hope to join in again next weekend. But thank you so much, everybody, for watching, and definitely go on over and check out Jill's channel. Again, I will leave a link to her channel in the description box, and also a link to the Jaded Blossoms website and my coupon code in the description box as well. And again, you have until Sunday, February 28th, I guess the end of the day, to use my coupon, which will get you an additional 20% off of your purchase, including clearance items. So thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I hope you're all having a really great day. Bye.